Hello there. Oh, you'll be getting sick of the sight of me, eh? You'll be getting sick of the sight of me. Another day, another video on the Rosterpocalypse. It's all happened pretty quick. And it seems to have all been finalized now. All the swaps that we knew were happening have happened. And now it seems like every team is back to a full roster. So, what kicked it all off? I guess I'll pull up the thing just now. I've got a headset on. Do you want me to take my headset off, chat? You know, it's off. Round the neck, looking fresh. Anyway, what kicked it off was Levi's got rid of Hardcore. They end up picking up Haddix. Around the same time, Levi's got rid of Hardcore. The Scarabs decided to go for a different support. I think it was actually possibly before Hardcore was off the Levi's. I'm not sure. But it happened around the same time these decisions were made. Oh god, the Hayvering logo really doesn't work on that white background, does it? Oh well, whatever. Inbound out, the Scarabs end up taking Hardcore in the support role. And then the Bolts grab Baskin. So inbound drops out the league. Baskin comes into the league. Hardcore goes to support on the Scarabs. And Haddix moves over to the Levi's in the solo lane. Interesting stuff. I think the only person to tweet about it was Haddix. He said, it was a pleasure playing with everyone on the Bolts. And I couldn't be more thankful to have teamed with them. Unfortunately, we continue to consistently struggle in important sets. And because of that, I'll be leaving the Bolts and joining the Leviathans, a team who, in important sets lately. They did win Worlds not that long ago, so that's cool. Anyway, oh, that's glary, isn't it? The when I pulled the white screen up, can I change this to dark mode? Oh, God bless. Sorry for blinding you all. What do I think? What do you think? What do we all think? Hardcore to Levi's, Hardcore from Levi's, Haddix to Levi's, I think is the best thing. I think overall this is it's worked out in a way where it could be good for all the teams at the end of the day. We shall see. Haddix to Levi's, I think Haddix and Hardcore are actually pretty similar in terms of overall level. I think I probably slightly value Hardcore over him just because he's been doing it longer, and I think that Hardcore tends to always be good in any meta, whereas Haddix has had metas where he's fallen off, admittedly earlier on in his career. But yeah, they're both super sick solo laners. I think that's a great pickup for the Levi's, and it'll refresh them. It'll, make practice fun again, things like that. It's always good. Scarabs get Hardcore in support, I think is definitely interesting. Sam seemed to be saying on stream that they wanted someone more communicative, more definitive in their shot calling, which I don't know. Off the bat, I feel like solo laners are not the most communicative most of the time and aren't crazy strong shot callers and don't have experience in the core. And from the few listen-ins we've had, in that Worlds documentary, for example, the Levi's, I didn't really think that Hardcore was driving team fights and seemed to shine as an individual shot caller, but we'll see. Maybe this is something that they've figured out in practice. He'll definitely be a sick individual player, maybe doing the speed run to all 5 roles in the SPL. This is now him done solo, ADC, and support. And if he can be as good in support as he was in the other 2, then he'll definitely make his mark. And Baskin, what can you say? He's back. Man, I didn't see this one coming. I'll be honest with you. I thought his tweet with him pulling out the mouse was just troll. He's an unbelievably individually talented player. Has played with Barra before. Has he played with other people on that team before? I can't think that he has. But he is just an unbelievably individually talented player. You can tell. I'm tired. It's been a long week. I'm off tomorrow, thank goodness, and I'm heading back to see family, which will be nice. Yeah, he's just an unreal individual player. He's super sick at the game, or always has been. I'm interested to see if he's lost a step at all. I think it's a good time to make a roster swap. He's going to have 6 weeks. 6 weeks, by the way. That was something that I didn't really mention, which this article says. September 30th. The SPL is back. So we got 6 weeks with no SPL. Jesus, I'm going to have no Twitch subscribers by the end of this. But Yeah. Um, I'll be interested to see how Baskin slots back in, like if he's ready to just take on solo laners, or if he struggles a little bit to begin with. He is just like generally very, very good at Smite. He's one of these guys who's just sick at the game. And I'm excited to see how all the teams do with these switches. I think it's a shame for Bobby. I do think, I think Bobby has his fair share, perhaps more than his fair share of detractors. But I think like towards the end of his time with the Scarabs, I thought he'd grown a lot as a player. I think like he's not had a bad season this year. Like I think he used to have the individual problems where he would get picked too much and wouldn't be good on the meta gods and things like that. I think he really had moved past that this year and was doing much better. And I think he's also like a great personality and a good streamer and things like that. So I think it's a shame to see him go from the scene. I hope he sticks around and streams and maybe goes back for SPL in the future. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's all I had to say on this shit. Yeah, we'll see if Hardcore can make it to all 5 roles in the near future. That's one thing I'm looking out for. Which one will he play next? I think he could do a little mid lane action next. Jungle last. Jungle's the weirdest one to move into. But anyway, that's going to be it from me. Let me know what you think of the roster drama down below. All that good stuff. And yeah, probably not doing power rankings today, seeing as it's 11 p.m. Power rankings will come next week, I guess. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.